In just a few hours, voting will be over in South Korea's presidential election, and the ballot boxes will be moved to the counting stations. Turnout is key in this election, now at the end of a dramatic race that's down to two main frontrunners, Lee Jae-myung of the Democratic Party of Korea, and on the conservative side, Yoon Suk-yeol of the People Power Party. We'll start by taking a look at how many people have voted so far, and for that, we have our Bae Eun-ji at the National Election Commission. Eun-ji, you've been there since this morning. How's the voter turnout looking now?
Well, Devin, I'm at the National Election Commission, where officials have been keeping track of the voter turnout throughout the day, as you can see behind me. As of 4 p.m., with only 2 hours left until polling stations close for regular voters, the turnout was 71.1%. This includes early voting and overseas voting ballots. The figure is some 10 percentage points higher than at the same time in the previous presidential election in 2017. Jeollanam, the province located southwest of Seoul, has the highest turnout of 77.3%. So far, out of around 44 million South Koreans registered to vote in this election, more than 31 million have cast their votes. The two-day early voting period held last week ended with a record-high turnout of almost 37%. This is 10 percentage points higher than in the previous election, which led to a final turnout of more than 77%. So all eyes are on whether or not the turnout this time will exceed 80%. If that happens, it will be the first time in 25 years.
Well, Eun-ji, the figures you've got certainly do indicate a high level of enthusiasm and interest in this election. When will the votes be counted? And the big question, when do we find out who the next president will be?
Well, as soon as the voting ends at 7:30 p.m., the ballot boxes will be completely sealed and transported to the counting stations, escorted by the police. The Election Commission said the vote counting is expected to begin at around 8:10 p.m. and said the early results will likely come out at around midnight. The final result will probably be available at about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and the Election Commission will hold a meeting at 10 a.m. to certify the winner. That's all I have for now. Back to you, Devin.
All right, we'll be looking forward to checking with you again later in the evening. Thank you, Bae Eun-ji, with that report.